generally, it does look like RobinGG, has a, the advantage over Tarik with a 5-2 set count lead. They did face each other in, on two separate occasions on the online era that we are living in. Both of them being the Quarantine series. No, sorry, they didn't face each other there. I'm looking completely wrong at the data. But yes, so actually it doesn't look like they faced each other at all online. So it is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, and particularly with Tarik not going, the tried and true Greninja, going to be sticking once again with the Pyra and Mythra. Peach typically doesn't like the sword matchup. She never really has. And the speed that particularly Mythra is going to be able to show in this matchup means that Peach has got to be really careful and committing at any point. And to be fair, we're seeing this already. Tarik managing to keep stage control, managing to whiff punish a lot of what Peach wants to go for right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And, again, but, Robin doing a really good job right now of just kind of, spacing things out with that back air, getting a good few hits and just kind of, again, sort of just directing the pace of the match right now.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see, I want to see how Peach deals with their recoveries. I want to see the sort of options that they have got, Pyra in particular, this could be quite good for Peach. The fact that Peach has got pretty superior mobility compared to her is going to, really, hopefully, come in clutch. But that up B out shield, such a strong move. Killing at such early percents, and Peach off the top, and Tarik doing an excellent job waiting out that counter from Robin. Not getting the biggest punish in the world, but the roll on back air gonna take Tarik's first stock. The Aegis girl's not quite being as heavy as a lot of other characters. She's fairly light, I believe, or middle of the road, but either way,
something around there. Yeah,
strong old back air's gonna take it. Certainly. And it's interesting to see Tarik keep with...
Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, we did see Tarik go for the footstool there, which is why we got a little bit excited. But actually, it is the turnip that actually takes a stock there. But
Stitch face. You hate to see it.
You do. You never want to get caught by that thing.
Okay, so this was something that I was wondering a lot. Excellent kill from Tarik, of course. I haven't seen RobinGG's gameplay too much, and I was wondering whether, we was questioning earlier about, the technical prowess and what they've got under their belt in an online setting, but you can see Robin is willing to go for these down-tilt combos, even in an online setting, and even if you don't quite get the full 60-70% string, if you're getting a 30-40% string, that's still a lot, and that's still good damage, even regardless if it isn't quite what offline rather, would give you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, any kind of damage is good damage. It can set up for more stuff down the line. It might not be as quick as you're kind of used to, but, certainly, 30-40%, as you say, you absolutely take that. So, I see, no reason why, RobinGG would, really want to kind of, not go for that kind of thing.
And the spot dodge down smash, the online classic coming out from Tarik. Obviously, the girls having such a wide range on that down smash means it is a fairly good option. But Robin with this pressure, keeping center stage, keeping Tarik sort of towards the ledge, and the dash attack, really excellent punish, being a very strong kill move for Peach, and also very weird on the DI. You do have to DI that one out, which definitely, definitely a mix-up for if you're not ready for it, certainly.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just good patience as well from RobinGG, sort of just hanging back, didn't want to get caught by any sort of shenanigans. We know exactly how powerful Pyra's up B can be. It can just make your stock explode. So, Robin was just quite content just to sit back and see what, Tarik would opt for, and then just responded back with that dash attack, being as strong as it is, takes the game, and Robin now 1-0 up.
Yeah, you can definitely see how they've gotten this far with their main. They are, excellent fundamentals, excellent edge guarding all the way throughout, sort of keeping up the pace, but then knowing when to sort of stop for a moment to try and catch Tarik's timing, sort of trying to catch them off guard. But we are seeing Smashville in Game 2. I do like the pick for both of these characters. Tarik having all of the mobility means that, Robin is going to really struggle to get down when they need to. But in the same vein, you know, the same can be said for Peach. You know, her suffocating aerials are going to be even more sort of breathtaking on this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, again, we're just seeing Robin really sort of taking this to storm. You do see the Stitch Face there. But I mean, that's 2 in the set already. We're on game 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, look, definitely favoring Robin right now, managing to, you know, get a little bit more percent than perhaps they would otherwise, managing to hop away from that Tomahawk attempt, but Tarik sort of reading the retreat over to the ledge. Again, this ledge trap and a DBZ moment, both of them living though.
Yeah, both refusing to die there, you know, both hanging on to life, but it is going to be a side B, and actually that takes away the stock. Didn't look like it would have burst, but no, Robin able to take Tarik's first stock away with a wonderful side B there. But Tarik, once again, just answering back, you know, taking that stock away, switching to the Mythra, see how much damage they can do, calling out that neutral B there with the down tilt.
Tarik just about managing to get the shield out there before a down tilt combo absolutely ruined him. And this is a little bit of a disadvantage on this stage, is that those up Bs out of shield as Mythra, that blast is not going to go through that middle platform. So even if you get hit whilst you're under the platform, it's not exactly the end of the world at that low percent.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and already we've seen quite a few examples where it's been, you know, slightly detrimental to Tarik. So, you know, something kind of he might bear in mind, and he's definitely going to bear in mind that forward air hits him straight on, and that takes Tarik's second stock away in an instant.
And Peach forward air hitting like a truck has done in every single iteration of Smash, and these side Bs trying to go for that footstool once again, but Robin just managing to drift away a little bit further than Tarik would have liked, and the up smash covering so much space above Pyra, but not quite managing to get the kill just yet. And these air dodges from Robin, so clutch every single time, stopping these confirms that Tarik has been labbing out in these past couple of days.
Absolutely. You know, we saw kind of Tarik really sort of fish for those dares, you know, knowing that they would obviously confirm into either an up smash or an up air. But, you know, again, it's just a good awareness for RobinGG to, you know, not, you know, sort of just air dodge away to not get caught by anything. Because it's very interesting, as their bracket run, they've not actually faced any Pyro and Mythras today in their entire Lockdown 100 journey. But, you know, already they're showing just such good awareness of the matchup.
Yeah, there was a really solid forward smash there from Tarik, noticing that Robin's shield was a little bit low, so even if it didn't break the shield, it probably would have shield poked. And Robin just sort of obliging them by letting go of shield after that full hop, so real solid stuff. But we are seeing it time and time again, you know, Robin for the most part dictating the pace of this match, doing a really good job at, again, stopping and starting the pace to kind of catch Tarik off guard, but Tarik managing with Pyra of all characters to make a little bit of a comeback here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yo, in this sort of situation, oh no! The turnip just catches her back, and that is that. Oh no! Oh no!
Alone.
Oh,
leave her alone!
It was just a barrage of turnips, and that is what takes game 2. Poor Pyra's back must be feeling that one. Oh my gosh!
Oh, poor thing. I'm pretty sure she was dead after the first one. The other two were just overkill. But
yeah, I think she was, obviously. But it was that final one in the very blast zone as well, but that just absolutely seals it up.
Absolute 10 out of 10 edge guarding.
We have fun on these streams, don't we?
Robin. Oh, absolutely. This is the gameplay you want to see. You want to see, you know, a strong-ass sword getting beaten up by vegetables. We're having a great time right now. And that is definitely a vulnerability of Pyra and Mythra. The fact that, you know, their recoveries when they start the up B, you know, can be a little bit different to Edgeguard, but certainly they can't really commit to much when off stage. And this is an interesting change. We have seen Tarik go over to the tried and true main in Greninja.
Yes, absolutely. So this is almost what I was expecting, to be honest. We've seen it a few times today from Tarik, where they have been losing a set and, you know, kind of opted for that Greninja pick. Obviously, as you say, it is their main. It is the thing they are most notable for. And, you know, we're going to be seeing how well it does. You know, Tarik obviously looking for, you know, a chance to get back into the set. They don't want to lose 3-0 because that will be the end of their lockdown journey today.
Yeah, absolutely. Robin definitely showing that proficiency in the day 2 Pyra Mythra matchup. So if you're going to go out, you might as well go out swinging with your main, knowing that you've done all that you can at this point. And you can definitely see a difference in the way Tarik is playing. It definitely seems a little bit more comfortable than he was with the other characters. And that is just something that you see with the main, the classic down tilt up smash, taking that first stock from, for instance, Peach.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's such a kind of turnaround from the earlier games. You know, as you say, you can tell that this is exactly Tarik's comfortable pick. You know, he's looking so good right now, already racking up 43% damage. You know, this is the matchup he's used to as well. You know, in his previous iterations with fighting against Robin. You know, obviously going with that Greninja, but it's just, you know, so interesting to see the change of style that Tarik has gone for. Unfortunately, falling short to the up smash there, but, you know, already backed up 43%, which is nothing to, you know, sneeze at.
Yeah, Robin was absolutely ruthless with that edge guard there, sort of throwing out lots of turnips to try and catch Tarik's trajectories, going for the stage spike, and then catching the roll on Tarik, feeling the pressure a little bit, getting up smashed for his troubles. Tarik slowing the pace down a little bit right now. Not quite sort of rushing in as much, sort of keeping close to keep that pressure on Peach to sort of make her question whether she should be pressing buttons at this point. But Robin, every time they get an opening, they just take it further and further. I'm not sure that's what they wanted. Oh,
beautiful tech right there from Robin to save them from falling down into the abyss there. But again, you know, as you're saying, Joyce, you know, Tarik just really kind of slowing this down, just finding their, you know, sort of one instance to actually strike here. You know, they're going to be looking for something like a down tilt, you know, because they know they can get their kill confirms with it.
Absolutely. I think both of these players, certainly in neutral, are playing a lot slower than they were in the previous games. I think both of them know that both of these characters have got these kill confirms. As you can see, right, well, I say kill confirm, they've got these kill moves as well that, you know, you make one wrong move, you take, you know, one wrong step, you drift the wrong way a little bit, and you're going to be, you know, you're going to be losing that stock so quickly. And particularly for Tarik, when he has, at the moment, got a lot more to lose than Robin right now. And this Greninja is 100% working out, certainly in this game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. This Greninja doing absolute bits right now. And Tarik just not slowing down right now. Just, you know, opted for that counter on the stage there. You know, hoping potentially to clash with, you know, Robin going for side B perhaps.
Yeah, it would have been a good mix-up. We've seen Robin go low quite a bit, and even then, I do believe that sometimes the Parasol can sort of poke anybody on ledge a little bit when they're trying to recover. But even then, it was sort of not quite enough of a commitment for Robin to get like a big punish. But the back air all the way across the stage still going to be enough for Peach to seal that stock. But this is a very delicate situation for Robin right now. They've got to be so careful not to throw away this game 3.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, both players need to play careful right now, because, you know, we know exactly, you know, how much damage Peach can do, but it's not going to matter, and that forward air is going to keep Tarik back in this set. It is 2-1 going into game 4.
Really excellent stuff, managing to get that kill confirm. Peach being quite floaty means that, you know, those combos probably going to hit a little bit harder. She's not going to drift as far. Tarik definitely pulling out the right card when they needed to. This Greninja definitely that sort of the ace up the sleeve, if you will, of his arsenal of characters. And although it is going to be an uphill battle to try and get the set, to get the reverse 3-0, the hardest part is that first step.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, and I can imagine that Tarik is going to be sticking with this Greninja as we go into this game 4. You know, I can't expect any changes. But, you know, what's interesting now is, you know, Robin does get to choose, you know, the stage that they want to go to. So, this is going to be a extremely important match right now. You know, Tarik having to fight through, you know, whatever Robin has chosen that could benefit them more than it will Tarik. And actually, we're going to Yoshi's Island for this one, going for a triplat stage.
Yeah, I do respect the pick. I do think that, you know, I do think that she's going to be able to, like, she's got a little bit more option for a recovery. I do think it may, if she can stick underneath the platforms, it is going to limit the way that Greninja can approach her. And you are kind of seeing that already. And we're seeing, yeah, hoping the Nair would send the other way to get that forward. That would have been a really nice 4-piece there, but not quite managing to get it. And Tarik, you know, taking their moments, fast while they're near, slow when they're away. Really, really solid game plan. Ooh.
Oh
Maybe
no!
This is why.
And another?
This is why.
And another? Oh no! Okay, this time the down smash actually sending them to the left side, but you know, Robin just doing an excellent job right there of just holding the ledge, you know, just neutralizing while floating. You know, Tarik finally able to make it back. You know, landing quite big amount of damage. But you know, Robin just doing an excellent job there of just keeping Tarik away. But
really, really solid call out on the jump, knowing that Peach is going to probably try and float above Tarik or go for some kind of aerial and just calling it out with that up smash. Obviously, if you're above Greninja, just above him, the move is so much stronger. And is that, you know, instead of having to deal with, you know, trying to be delicate here, Tarik can afford to be a little bit reckless, you know, get these little combos, get this percent up. Already 42% extra credit available right now, and it's only going to be more and more until Robin can seal this stock. Down tilt, nearly killing off the top. We're hitting these kinds of percents, folks.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Robin just needs to take that stock right now, but actually, you know, I mean, Tarik didn't make it back, but that is totally worth, as you just said, you know, Tarik able to take away that second stock from Robin, you know, while dying themselves. You know, they're just going to absolutely take that. That puts them in an excellent position in this game 4 right now.
Yeah, if you're dying that early to Greninja, obviously Greninja got some pretty decent kill power, but also them being at 180%, lovely jump away there. That back air would have probably led into another one and sealed your fate, and that is not what Robin wants right now. They want to be able to secure this game, keep their run alive. A ridiculous loser's run, a lovely air dodge away. They definitely know the kind of setups that Tarik is going for, and Tarik mistiming that down smash a little bit. For the first time, they'd actually got quite the good read on the neutral air dodge down, but didn't quite pull the trigger in time.
Yeah, absolutely. So unfortunate for Tarik there, but again, they're sitting so comfortably right now. You know, they 121%. Oh, and here comes the turnip barrage again. We do see a Stitch face there, but, you know, unfortunately, Robin just throwing it down and wasting it instead.
Yeah, maybe Robin didn't quite realize that it was a Stitch face until it was a little bit too late. Maybe hoping that it would fall on Tarik as they were trying to get up. The back throw not quite being enough, but we are getting to that point. And I'm loving these mix-ups from Tarik here. You know, the wall really helping, like, the mix-ups that Tarik can go for. Really ranging, you know, on the time and the method of recovery, and you are getting sliced.
Yeah, that water shuriken proven it is super effective against Peach, you know, taking that game 4. And we are going to a game 5 between these two. Tarik turning it around, you know, potentially, you know, as we go into this final game, you know, this is it now. This is, you know, make it or break it time. You know, who will make it into losers finals? And Tarik is looking so good right now.
Yeah, the one thing that I'm really particularly appreciating from Tarik's gameplay, and you can definitely see it more with a person's main than, say, with a new character or a secondary, is the fact that there are these split-second decisions that are so ridiculously clutch that you don't have the time to think about, but you just got to go, right, I'm going for this. Like when he managed to counter Peach, when he was at 180, even though he knew that it would kill him as well, he was like, this is worth it, I'm going for it right now. And that's something that we've seen Tarik been doing a lot. And in all honesty, I don't think we've been seeing it as much from Robin. They've definitely got a solid game plan. They got the combos down, but it's in these little clutch moments that Tarik is finding these moments to pull ahead. And it's going to be down to Robin to sort of follow suit if they are going to carry on with this loser's run, instead of letting Tarik sort of run all over them as they have been.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the important one now. This is game 5. This is where it all matters. And as you say, Robin just needs to find their answer now and find it quickly, because Tarik is already building up that damage, 65%, and we are barely 30 seconds into the match.
Yeah, this is really, really difficult. Tarik managing to jump away. Both of these players really having a good grasp on what's true and what isn't. And even online where it's a little bit more difficult to sort of get those combos going. The fact that, you know, they're caught, you know, they're air dodging away when they're after a neutral air dodge. The fact that they're holding shield in that clutch moment where they could take 40% more. You gotta tech that, you gotta tech that.
Yeah, so important that you tech it, and unfortunately Robin did not. Gets caught by the up smash, but actually we see the exact same thing right there with Robin getting that up smash instead and taking away Tarik's stock. And suddenly we're seeing a complete reversal. 78% already. It's only climbing, Joycey.
I'm speechless at the guts on that read, and as you
Oh my god!
Robin, let this man live, please. It's just the game. These hard reads with the up smash, and this is what we've been saying from earlier on. The fact that, you know, Robin has not been going for these clutch reads. They've been sort of following a pretty rigid sort of flow chart with tech chases and these little combos, and now 2 hard reads have taken what started as a pretty solid start for Tarik into just something that is running away from him.
Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, Tarik doing a very nice job of keeping calm, keeping their composure right now. You know, they did just lose 2 stocks in an instant. But, you know, they're keeping themselves, you know, sort of nice and composed. You know, already just sort of keep the distance. We do see the dash tag into the up smash there, and that's going to take it. And we are down to our last stock between these two. One of these players is leaving the tourney in 4th place. The other moving on to losers finals. Who is it going to be?
And Tarik doing, you know, trying to get her out of this disadvantaged situation. Robin throwing out all of these options, managing to cover anything that Tarik wants to do. And the back air calling out the jump, such a strong option. And there it goes.
And that is it, folks. That is how you take it. RobinGG beating Tarik 3-2. You know, loses 2 games in a row, but that's not, you know, swayed them in the slightest. You know, keeps their calm, and they are able to move on through to losers finals.
And the insane losers run from Robin continues. This player has fought all the way from loser side of pools into top 3. The momentum that Robin is carrying right now is an absolute force.